In 1719, on the northern Great Plains, a young Comanche woman sets out to prove herself. But little does she know, her greatest challenge isn't just survival, it's a battle against an apex predator from beyond the stars. Naru, a young woman of the Comanche tribe, dreams of becoming a hunter. Armed with her skills and her loyal dog Sarii, she practices in the forest by chasing a deer. But when Sariai's tail gets caught in a bear trap, Naru frees her and stumbles upon something strange. She looks up and sees what she thinks is a thunderbird, a divine sign. In reality, it's a spaceship carrying an alien hunter, the Predator. Back in the village, Naru joins her brother Tabe as he prepares for the Kutamia, a sacred hunt to prove his worth as a warrior. Naru longs to join, but her mother Aruka believes she should stick to cooking and healing. Even Tabe doubts her, warning, hunting isn't just about chasing prey. It's about surviving something that's hunting you. Unseen by the tribe, the predator lands nearby, cloaking itself in invisibility. It starts its hunt by skinning a snake alive, showcasing its brutal capability. Meanwhile, Tabe leads a group to rescue a missing hunter, Puhi, who was attacked by a mountain lion. Naru insists on joining, and though the others protest, Tabe agrees, knowing her healing skills could save Puhi. When they find him wounded but alive, Naru notices something odd. The injuries don't fully match a lion's attack. She begins to suspect something much more dangerous is out there. The group splits up. Naru is forced to go with the team, taking Puhi back to the village, while the others stay to search for the lion. On the way, Naru sees the skinned snake and strange tracks that confirm her fears. She rushes to warn her brother. When she catches up with the hunting team, they dismiss her concerns and ask her and another member, Paka, to climb a tree to set a trap. But the mountain lion strikes first, killing Paka.
You've never faced a lion. It won't matter how sharp it is if you're too afraid to use it. Its mouth, full of teeth like arrows, tear your flesh and crush your bones. When your brother comes back, he and I will find the lion and kill him.
It then lunges at Naru, but a sudden roar and flash of light distract her. She falls from the tree, hitting her head on a rock, but not before stabbing the lion. Naru wakes in her village, carried back by Tabe. Her mother praises her for saving Puhi, but scolds her for joining the hunt. Tabe returns victorious, holding the lion's head, earning the title of war chief in a ceremonial celebration. Despite her brother's warnings, Naru believes a far greater predator is lurking. Armed with her hatchet, she sets out to track it. Along the way, she practices throwing her hatchet with a rope tied to it, making it a deadly and versatile weapon. Soon, she stumbles upon a field of skinned bison and realizes the predator is nearby. Meanwhile, the predator takes down a wolf, ripping out its spine and adding its skull to its trophy collection. As Naru continues her journey, she accidentally falls into a deep mud pit and begins to sink. Using her hatchet tied to a rope, she hooks it onto a tree stump after several tries and pulls herself to safety. She later tracks a massive bear and attempts to kill it with her bow. However, her bowstring snaps, alerting the bear, which charges straight at her. Terrified, Naru flees, swimming downriver to safety. Naru runs into a group of tribe members sent by Tabe to bring her home. They mock her warnings about the predator, and when she tries to leave, it turns into a fight. She clashes with Wasape and nearly defeats him until another man intervenes, helping him knock her out. When she refuses to comply, they tie her up. Suddenly, strange noises echo around them, and the group realizes they are not alone. The predator attacks, using its advanced weapons to kill the men one by one. Naru frees herself and escapes, but steps into a bear trap.
No, he has us.
predator approaches but stops when it notices a group of French trappers nearby. It retreats, leaving Naru behind. The trappers, responsible for the traps in the area, knock Naru unconscious and take her captive. One man, Raphael, speaks to her in her language and asks about the predator. Naru realizes these men are the ones who skinned the bison and refuses to answer. Furious, the lead trapper brings out Tabi and cuts him across the chest and stomach to force her to talk, but she doesn't. By dawn, Naru and Tabi are tied to a tree to lure the predator. The trappers set up their weapons and hide, waiting for the ambush. However, the predator strikes first, swiftly killing the first group. Another group ambushes the predator and traps its foot in a bear trap, but the predator uses its advanced weapons to kill them and break free.
I saw a beaver that had its legs pinned between two rocks. The water was rising so fast, it knew it was going to die. So it chewed off its one leg. It was worth it to the beaver.
What are you doing, Naru? Naru, stop!
I'm smarter than a beaver.
As the predator continues hunting the trappers, Tabi retrieves a horse from the fleeing herd while Naru returns to the camp to save Sari. She eliminates the remaining trappers just as they are about to harm her dog. Then Raphael, who is badly injured, begs for medical help and, in exchange, offers to teach her how to use his gun. Naru gives him herbs to lower his fever and tends to his severed foot. The predator arrives and Naru hides. At first, it doesn't notice Raphael, but when it steps on his wounded foot, he screams, and the predator kills him instantly. Naru realizes that the herbs lowered Raphael's body heat, making him invisible to the predator's sensors. Sari barks to distract the predator, and just as it's about to attack the dog,
We should go.
Run, Naru.
he tells her to run, knowing the predator sees him as the bigger threat. Naru hesitates, but Tabi insists, buying her time with his courage. Naru runs to safety, cleans up, and grieves the loss of her brother. In the woods, she stumbles across the leader of the trappers. She attacks him, cuts off his foot, and leaves him as bait, just like he did to her and Tab. She hides her body heat with the herbs and waits for the predator to show up. When it arrives, it kills the trapper, but doesn't see Naru hiding behind it. She quickly grabs the helmet and runs into the woods, determined to face the predator in the final showdown. Naru succeeds in pulling the predator into the mud pit where she had nearly drowned earlier. But the predator begins climbing out using its advanced technology. It aims its weapon at Naru, and she stands her ground, daring it to shoot. When it does, the projectile misses her. This is because Naru had earlier realized, when her brother knocked the predator's helmet off, that it couldn't aim correctly at Sari, without the laser on its helmet, as the weapon only hits targets marked by the laser. Naru had cleverly positioned the helmet's laser to point at the predator itself. The projectile goes straight into the predator's head, finally killing it. Naru returns to her village with Sari and the predator's head. She used her environment, every bit of intel she gathered along the way, her training and her cleverness to defeat the predator. Her face is painted with its glowing green blood, a mark of her victory. She is now a true warrior, honored and respected by her people. Naru warns her tribe about the dangers of the white men and other threats, telling them they need to find a safer home. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe to help us on our journey to 1 million subscribers. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.